Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I want to dance. Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I'm gonna ride up till now. It's the light of day that shows me how. And when the night falls, loneliness falls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. I've been in love and lost my senses, spinning through the town. Sooner or later, the fever ends, and I wind up feeling down. I need a man who'll take a chance on a love that burns hot enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart falls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Somebody who loves me. Yeah. Somebody who to hold me in his arms. Oh, I need a man to take a chance on a love that burns hot enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart calls. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, come on, baby. Yeah. Now get with this. Whoa, don't you wanna dance with me, baby? Don't you wanna dance with me, boy? Hey, don't you wanna dance with me, baby? With somebody who loves me. Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. Don't you wanna dance? Don't you wanna dance? Say you wanna dance. With somebody who loves me.
know it's about that time. It's that Thursday. That each and every Thursday at 6 o'clock. The place you want to be at when that time strikes at 6. This is the Margarita Room.
Hey, y'all.
On barsandhoopsradio.com. If y'all watching us on IG, y'all watching us on Facebook, go Go to barsonhootsradio.com, download the app, listen to us uninterrupted. By the way, if y'all want to talk to us live, the number is 516-206-0711. And y'all already know who's in the building. She goes by the name of Dutch.
Hey, y'all.
What's up, Dutch?
Hey, Tiny. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome to the Margarita Room. I am your gracious hostess, Dutch. Welcome to our special place, everyone. If it's your first time here, welcome. If it's not your first time here, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us on our favorite day of the week, Thursday. And there's Tiny over there. Hey, Tiny.
What's going on? How you feeling?
I'm good.
Yo, I know. Before we get started real quick, right?
Yeah.
Can I send out a special condolences
Of course.
to my friend, to the family of Michelle Brown? Yeah, our prayers is with you. You know, everybody try to keep your head up. You know, same old thing. We're sending out our condolences from the Margarita Room.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Rest in peace. Whew.
Oh, yeah, and rest in peace to Whitney Houston. That's what we started off the show.
Yeah,
With.
rest
We
in
gotta definitely
peace
say
to
rest in peace to
Whitney. One of the best to ever do it.
That's right.
Do it and do it. Right?
That's right. Don't forget about your disclaimer.
Yeah, I think I should let them know, right?
That's right.
Okay.
You should let them know.
So listen, guys, this is a program, right, that's intended to be viewed and listened to by mature adult audiences. And this may be unsuitable for your kids, okay? So listen, please be mindful that the views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the speakers and do not reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent, any law enforcement department or agency and or government, United States government. This is for entertainment purposes only. Literally.
Facts.
Right?
Absolutely.
This is for entertainment purposes only, which means what? Does that mean that we are entertainers?
We are by far entertainers.
Okay.
Definitely.
We're definitely entertainers.
That's what we're in. We're in this entertainment business.
Yes,
Yeah.
which is a lie.
Which is a what?
A lie. The entertainment business is a lie.
What you mean?
It means it's make believe. It's like Hollywood. It's you know, it's smoke and mirrors. It's like Instagram. It's like Twitter.
I beg to differ.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sitting right across from you right now.
You are.
Right? And who am I talking to right now?
You're talking to Duchess.
And can
The
Dutch,
Duchess.
And that's right. And can Dutch ever be an illusion? Could she ever be fake?
I don't know. Dutch can never be fake.
Right. You are who you are right now.
Facts.
So when you speak on what you believe in and your views and everything like that, that's real to you. So how are you gonna say that's not real?
Listen.
I know when I speak my mind, I speak my mind. Right.
I'm not necessarily talking about that. I just mean just in general, right? That this show is for entertainment purposes. This is to for 2 hours to make the people. We're gonna take them on a journey somewhere.
Right, but we just don't entertain. We come
what do we
with
do?
Facts. We come with educational tools.
We do.
We come with knowledge of things, and then
knowledge
people,
and things,
right,
y'all.
and
knowledge and things.
Right. And then when we have guests on the show, they let you know what they're doing.
Right.
Right. They're real in what they're doing. You learn something new from each person that comes in here. So where is the smoke and mirrors at? It's not that. We entertain, yes, and we really entertain you, and we like doing this for real.
Right.
So,
all right.
Where's the lies at? Just tell me.
No lies. I want to give a shout out to a very famous Aries before we get into the horoscope.
Let's go.
Well, let's just jump into it, right? So if today's your birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It is. We are still in Aries season.
It's a lot of entertainers' birthdays today.
Right. So let's get into the horoscopes.
Oh, I thought you was getting ready to say happy birthday to someone.
Well, yeah. Well,
when the Aries comes up?
Well, yeah.
All right.
I need
Happy
my
birthday,
music.
Jackie Chan.
Wait, hold on. We need the music first before we start naming the Aries. I feel like it's only right. Right?
Absolutely right.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Uh-oh, y'all. Listen, you guys are in for a real treat today because DJ Tiny is going to give us a famous set after we do the horoscopes and the lotto numbers.
I ain't gonna do too much. Just gonna throw a little.
He's gonna put on a set for because he's a DJ, right? We gotta showcase the talent. So listen, if today's your birthday, happy birthday.
Oh, why being put on the spot like that?
Oh, I mean,
I'll entertain.
Yes, that's where the entertainment comes in, right?
Well, I thought I was entertaining just by talking too, just with you.
You are, but you know what? You are a DJ. I'm not a DJ, and I just want to hear the skills today. I'm feeling that way.
All right, I can see what I can pull up.
All right.
I can see what I can pull up.
So if today's your birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Share it with Jeremy Meeks.
That's right.
And Billie Holiday.
That's right. There's more too.
Let's talk about it. Who else do you know?
I mean, I know there was Jackie Chan, but there's a lot more. I gotta look it up. But there's
okay,
a lot
so
more
Bobby Bear,
right?
Francis Ford Coppola,
right? There we go.
Jackie Chan,
right?
Janice Ian, John Oates. Ooh, I love Hall and Oates.
That's right.
Do you have a little Hall and Oates?
I can find something.
Okay. You're a rich girl, and you're gone too far, cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. It's a bitch girl, and it's gone too far, cause you know it don't matter anyway.
She's showing her talent. She can sing
money, but it won't get you too far. Get you too far. We need to hear that song. I need to hear that song. Rich Girl, Hall and Oates. Who else's birthday is it today? Russell Crowe. And more. We have Adrian Beltre, Bill Bellamy.
That's who I was trying to
Bill Bellamy.
Yeah, there you go.
Y'all, guess how old Bill Bellamy is?
He should be about my age. About 55.
56.
Okay. Yeah.
Holy shit. Bill Bellamy is 56 years old?
Yeah.
Do you remember? I remember watching Bill Bellamy on MTV as a kid. I cannot believe that Bill Bellamy is 56 freaking years old. Who the hell is Bobby Bear? Oh, he's a country, looks like a whatever. Ed Spielers, Jackie Chan. Yeah. You know how old Jackie Chan is today?
Jackie Chan should be about 74.
What? 74.
Yeah.
I
took a guess. 74.
That's okay. No, he's 67.
Oh, okay. All right.
Shout out to Jackie Chan on that. Yeah, and John Oates is 73. Look at that. Russell Crowe 57. So yeah. Tiki Barber.
Yeah.
46. All right. Well, if it's your birthday today, happy freaking birthday. Hey, Aries. So today, your mind should be especially quick and penetrating, Aries. You could decide to tackle some in-depth research that you've been considering doing for a while on a subject that fascinates you. You might also want to discuss the subject with someone close to you who shares the same interests. Don't be surprised if you come up with some intriguing insights. Write everything down. You may want to make use of it later.
That's right. That's a good one. That's almost like having a vision board.
Yeah.
Write down your thoughts down on so you can see it clearly, so you can make the next move wisely.
Yep. I just started a journal.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You know, I've been journaling my entire life, since I'm a kid. And I haven't journaled for a few years, so I'm picking it up again.
Okay.
Yeah. It's time
So
for.
it safely can say you can write a book about your life then.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
For some reason, I just know it'll be very, very interesting.
We'll see.
Because your skill set of details.
Skill set.
Yeah,
Well, come
yeah.
on with the skill set.
Yeah, your skill set of details.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you was to write a book,
Yeah.
somebody will be able to see exactly what you're saying because of your skill set of details. Because when you describe something to
Vividly.
see, right? Vividly. So somebody can actually, like, they sit in there when you.
Well, thank
when
you.
do your thing. So
I appreciate
I can
that.
See the book. I can see
Well,
your
listen,
book
stay
being
tuned, y'all.
entertaining.
Stay tuned for the book, Life and Times of Duchess. You heard it here first. Hey, Taurus. So some vivid, beautiful dreams or visions could awaken you and make you aware of new opportunities. They could be creative in nature, and you should consider taking advantage of them, Taurus. This revelation could have been there unnoticed for a long time. Don't write it off because of the unorthodox way it appeared. Look into it and see where it leads you. Your destiny might lie just around the corner. I love that.
You know what's going on right now. Right?
I love that.
Yeah, you know what's going on. I can see it right now.
What? Tell me.
It's already starting about vision, creativity, and sticking what you're going through because it's right around the corner. So in other words, it's letting you know, yo, you got a vision, you got a dream. Stick with it.
Yeah.
And don't give up because whatever you seeking to do or go after is right there.
Facts.
You just gotta work a little bit harder to get to it.
I love that. I do. I really love that.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more.
Just a little bit more. You're gonna get there. That's
Woo.
it. Let me tell you something.
Tell me something.
When you get to that point, and you will get to that point, I don't care. Anybody that's starting off something, they got a dream, they got a vision, you're gonna get to a point where you get so frustrated you're gonna want to quit. When you get to that point right there, that's when you work your hardest because it can be just the edge, just one little step more. It's gonna put you to where you're gonna go. That's what they do to you. It take you to the point of you about to break down, and it's telling you only the strong survive. If you're too weak, you ain't gonna bust through that door because you gave up. Keep going. That's the key. Consistency and don't stop. You're gonna reach your goal. Trust me.
I got it. And also, they do say just because it's unorthodox, right? So something that you may not have tried before or done before or heard of before, but you were like, I don't know about that.
Right.
And you didn't do it, right? But listen, if something sounds unorthodox, just try it. It might work. It might work out. Okay? Perfect. Excellent.
Success is on the other side of failure. Remember that.
I wonder if the Gemini stole or lied to anyone this week. Stole anything from anyone or lied to anyone this week.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Gemini.
What's up, Gemini?
How y'all doing this week, Gemini? Today, you might decide to attend a group activity that is primarily concerned with an intellectual, philosophical, or spiritual interest of yours, Gemini. You might meet a charismatic person whose conversation stimulates your mind and causes you to come up with new insights. During the course of the day, you might notice that this person is very appealing to you. And you could imagine getting romantically involved at some point.
Uh-oh.
Tiny said, uh-oh. Yeah. Shit, an entanglement with a freaking Gemini. Watch out, y'all. I've never had a Gemini love. Actually, I don't know. I never had a long-term Gemini lover. Have you?
Yeah.
And what's your take on that? There you go. There's the face.
Yeah.
There's the face, y'all. Okay, so thank you for tuning into the Margarita Room. If you don't know, now you know. If you're watching me, listen. What you also need to know is that this is a radio show. We are on the radio.
This is a radio station.
Right, and this is a radio station
that does podcast things.
But this is a radio station and a radio show that's heard globally.
All over the world.
Right. So for those who are listening, you couldn't see Tiny's face when I said, have you ever had a Gemini lover? And his face was like, yeah. All right. So what was that face for? Explain to the people. What was your experience?
It was a good experience in the beginning.
Okay.
Then the lies came in.
Ooh. Was this a May or June Gemini?
It's a June Gemini.
Okay. I don't know any June Geminis aside from my puppy.
Right.
Every other one is a May, and they're all fucking psycho.
Yeah, the lions start coming in, the sneakiness and everything else like that. But I don't want to put that on just, the Geminis.
Understood. Understood. I mean? Well, we're off them anyway. Hey, Cancer.
What up, Chuck?
Hey, Dad. Hey, Logan. Logan, my nephew. He's a Cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Bryn sends
Bryn?
me a video today of Logan dancing around and pulling his pants down, exposing his diaper. He just wanted to get out of his pants. And I told her, chill. The kid wanted to be comfortable when he was watching TV. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was too tight around his diaper. Maybe his legs wanted to breathe. Chill. Let him do what he's got to do, kid. Right? What do you think? And I said, sometimes I like to watch TV without my pants too.
Nah, he was trying to be a stripper. He must have saw, what was that movie?
Magic Mike?
Yeah, he must have saw Magic Mike and he was trying to relive the show.
Not my Loki. I love you, Logie. Anyway, hey, Cancer. A public figure, perhaps an author, might capture your interest in some way today, Cancer. This person could have a lot to say that appeals to you on a number of different levels. You'll want to acquaint yourself with as much of this person's work as possible. You could experience some valuable personal insights. Don't worry. If your practical mind chides you for this obsession, sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes. Yeah.
Really don't got anything else to add to that. That's like right to the point.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Leo. So listen, Leo, today you might attend a party. Oh, that sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
Or a group activity that puts you in touch with some interesting people from faraway places, Leo. Excuse me. You could find their conversation intellectually stimulating. You're apt to learn a lot from them. Books could be involved in some way. You'll want to stay in touch with them. So be sure to get names, phone numbers, or email addresses. This could open up some new doors for you.
It's called networking.
Oh my God, I love that.
That's what it is. It's called networking.
I agree.
Yeah. the key to success is connecting and networking. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
That is a freaking fact.
Mhm.
That is a fact. I actually really wanted to do the machine gun because
Duck.
literally you can snipe someone out like that, right?
Yup.
Just by knowing someone. They could
Just
be like,
by knowing
"Oh, yeah, the president of that company is my uncle, so
Yup.
I."
The next thing you know, okay.
Or my aunt is the owner of that company, so gotta go. Bye.
Facts.
Facts, right?
Mhm.
All right. So listen, network, yo. Write it down. One person that knows how to network and get shit done, that's a Virgo.
Uh-oh, we're going to the Virgos now. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Hey, Virgo. Listen, Virgos, they are about their business. Most Virgos that I know, they are type A. They are on point. I get along very well with Virgos. So listen, some big upheaval in your career could take you by surprise, Virgo. But it's apt to make a very positive difference to you. Your public standing and income could both skyrocket. Legal papers might be involved in some way. This could happen so suddenly that it has you in a daze, but try to remain focused and go with the flow. You won't want this opportunity to pass you by.
You won't. You won't.
I love that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Income skyrocketing,
Yeah, that
your
means,
public standing.
that means it can be overwhelming. So when you get hit with that, take a step back, relax, clear your mind up a little bit, and then move accordingly.
That was good. I like that.
I like it when I make you like something.
That was good. Hey, Libra.
Whoa,
Hope you had a good week.
whoa. That was a different Hey Libra to me just now, y'all.
Was it?
Yeah, if y'all pay attention to the show,
Oh, here we
y'all
go.
know how she say Libra. I know it ain't just me. She said it differently today.
Really?
Yes, you did. Call in, people. So
516-206-0711.
yeah, just let her know. Yeah, you said the Libra kind of different. All right,
Yeah.
let's see what the Libra
Did
got
I?
to say.
I don't know. And also, listen, I want you to like, follow, subscribe, share all of this that you're hearing, that you're watching. So you can like me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at the Margarita Room. You could also follow Tiny on Instagram at unorganized behavior. And you can follow the radio station too, Bars and Hoops Radio.
That's right.
Yeah. So
Don't forget, and you can go on YouTube and subscribe.
Yeah, so that's also what you could do. You could go to our YouTube channel. Well, my YouTube channel, our YouTube channel.
Right.
It's ours, the Margarita Room, right? So head over to youtube.com and then search the Margarita Room, and then I'll pop up. You hit subscribe, and it's all good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, if you want to sound the fuck off, you can give me a call. It's 516-206-0711. 516-206-0711. Oh, and also, if you need promotion, like if you're a business owner and you need some promotion on air,
let's not like keep it to business owners. Let's keep it to
I was just giving an example.
Yeah, entrepreneurship. Right?
Well, right. I mean, if you're a business owner, then you're an entrepreneur. Right. So for business owners out here, let's just say, right, and you want to advertise your business, hit me up. Okay, you can hit me up on Instagram, or you can send me an email at themargaritaroom3@gmail.com. And I'm going to put that up on the screen too. Look, it's scrolling down there right there. So if you need promo, hit me up through email, themargaritaroom3@gmail.com. Just wanted to put that out there.
I'm glad you put that out.
Thank you. Hey, Libra. Back to the Libra.
Yeah.
So listen, Libras, a social event could bring you into contact with a very intense, fascinating person in an intriguing profession, Libra. You could find him or her very charming and sexy. If you aren't romantically involved at the moment, there could be potential here. If nothing else, this person might steer you in an intellectual or spiritual direction. You could seem somewhat transformed when you leave that party tonight.
Wow.
I love that.
Can you really see that? Like, can you
Absolutely.
see that?
I can and it's happened not often.
Right.
But it's happened where I've met someone and they've changed my life in such a huge way from just a small meeting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so I definitely believe this could definitely happen. And I was, transformed afterwards after one short meeting, and it could only have been one time, but absolutely. So Libra, if you're going to a party tonight, take advantage.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
I think that's great. More networking.
That's it. Networking is key.
Business, just life in general. Who knows? I don't know.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
Right. You could find a freaking the next au pair for your twin kids. You know what I'm saying?
When you do open up your mouth, yes. When you do open up your mouth, be clear and be more understanding of what you're saying at that point in time.
Ooh, you're saying be intentional.
Right.
You're saying be intentional tonight.
That's right. You gotta be very on point with
Tiny. That. I like that idea. Mm-hmm. If you go out tonight, Libra, and whoever may cross your path, be very intentional.
Absolutely.
I really like that, Tiny.
It's a must.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because like it says here, you could seem somewhat transformed when you leave the party tonight. Woo! Imagine if you set that intention on whatever. Wow. Powerful. Very powerful. Now for the best sign ever, obviously.
Uh-oh. Yo, my cousin's
you had it right. Had it right.
My cousin's in the building, right? He
hey,
just happened to be in town from PA. He's also a Scorpio. Shout out to 15. What's good?
What up, 15? How you doing, fellow Scorp? Obviously the best sign ever. Mm-hmm. When's his birthday?
I believe it was November 17th.
Okay, cool. So Scorpio, listen, you always tend to have good powers of concentration, Scorpio. But today you're more focused than usual, probably on a project that means a lot to you. This could be job related. It might involve helping a friend, or it may just be a personal project. Whatever it is, you should accomplish a lot today. The downside is that you might forget to eat, sleep, or take any breaks. Take care.
That's deep.
That's very accurate, because I know when I'm in the shits, right? When I'm deep in the shits, I can forget to do a whole lot, take care of myself. So, however, I am setting intentions to really pay attention to myself and my body, my mind, what I need. So, Scorp, listen, we do know that we do have that power of concentration, and whatever we put our mind to, we accomplish like this. But we got to make sure that we take care of ourselves at the end of the day. Take a break. Take a break.
You can't do anything if you're not.
You need to replenish.
Yeah.
Recharge.
Yep.
Take a break. That's very interesting. I was online creating something, a flyer, and I kept looking at the same word, whatever word it was, and then it started to not look like the word that it was, and it's like, did I misspell this word? But it was that I had been looking at the same word for so long that I needed to take a break, and come back to it, and it's like, oh, this is the word. It looks, you know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
like jumbled up.
So you wanted to, it just wasn't right, and you couldn't figure it out at that time. So
No,
you
no,
had to
no.
step
The
away?
word was right, but just because I was looking at that one word, that one project for so long, it was like it didn't look right.
Right.
So I had to take a break.
And then when you came back,
It was right.
it was right. Okay.
Bam.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So take a
Yeah.
break, y'all.
You know that
That's
saying?
it.
You know that saying, right?
What?
Study too long, study wrong.
Real? I never heard that before.
Yeah,
Study too long, study wrong.
that's
And
right.
it's true because then
It's like
I
you,
agree.
it's like you keep overdoing it, right? To the point you get to the point where like, damn, am I saying the wrong thing?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
nah.
You can blow a gasket, second guess
Yeah.
yourself. Get it. Hey, Sag. Hey, Bren. An intense, I love that. An intense conversation with your romantic partner could take place today, Sagittarius. There goes Tidy. Oh. This could involve taking the relationship to the next commitment level. And the subject of marriage could come up. If you're already married, this could mean taking on a new responsibility, such as a house or a child. If you aren't currently involved, expect to meet someone new and exciting who appeals to you on a number of levels. There's levels to this shit.
Yeah, be prepared for something new and deep coming up.
I love that. An intense conversation with your romantic partner could take place today. I love that. I love couples getting together and talking about shit and doing shit and setting intentions together and goals and working for the greater good.
That's a good thing.
It's a great thing.
A very good thing.
It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sag, go for what's yours.
Okay, you know what it is now.
Really?
The real number one zodiac
Really?
sign. You know what it is. Let's get it on. Capricorns, let's get it on.
Hey, Cap. You capping ass Capricorns.
Let's go.
You capping ass Capricorns. How y'all doing today? How was your week, Capricorn? I hope you had a really good week.
Very good.
So listen, so today, you and the other members of your household might discuss the possibility of making some changes, Capricorn. This could involve some redecorating or remodeling, or even something as mundane as a thorough cleaning. Everyone needs a thorough cleaning. However, it could also involve the possibility of moving to a completely different place. The need for change in your surroundings is apparent, so don't hesitate. Go ahead and initiate the first steps.
That could be so on point, right? And it depends on what you're looking at as far as like what changes that you're going for. I say this to say that I made it my business.
Not business.
Business. That's right.
No. You said business.
That's right.
And when you say business,
that means I mean business.
That means you mean business. When you say business, you mean business.
That's right.
Go ahead.
I was trying to figure out the other word when somebody was laughing at me because I said pizza. So now I see the business is coming out. I was trying to figure out what other word was just whatever. We'll talk about that later. But anyway,
business and pizza.
Right.
Pizza.
But anyway, today right? I made it my business that I take my youngest son to go get his permit today. So that was definitely something I had to not force him, but definitely like
Encourage
stick
him.
with him, encourage him.
Yeah,
Like,
motivate
yo,
him.
you know what? It's time for you to do this. We're gonna do this today and everything like that. You know, and that was part of the change.
Right.
He passed his permit test today, people.
He did?
Yes, he did.
Wow.
And let me tell you something. There's nothing more gratifying than to see your kid accomplish something that he set out to accomplish, and he accomplished it. Even as small as getting a permit. But that was so big.
It's huge getting a
to
permit.
him. Yeah, that was so big to him and so big to me that he put his mind to it. He went out to do it, and he done it.
Yeah.
Yo, you got to stand behind your kids like that and encourage them.
I agree.
So, you know, I'm happy. I'm good.
Well, mazel to your son.
Yeah.
You did it. No one else did it except for you.
Absolutely.
No one else did it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, congratulations.
Mr. Rock can come back with that paper with a smile on
And
his
that
face.
smile, right?
That was it.
He was probably like, woo! Move the fuck over, Dad. I'm
That's
driving
right.
home.
That's it. Let's go.
That's great. That's a wonderful feeling. Congratulations, young man. Congratulations.
So that horoscope was definitely on point.
Okay. I love to hear it. Hey, Aquarius. Today, you might feel the urge to write, Aquarius. Ooh, like me, journaling, right?
Mm-hmm.
This could involve nothing more than a lengthy letter or email to a friend. But it could also be creative work, such as a novel, essay, screenplay, or poem. Whatever it is, you're likely to express some intellectual, philosophical, or spiritual concerns that you hope to shed some light on. Don't be surprised if you come up with more questions than answers. I love that.
Yeah.
I love asking questions.
Yeah, asking questions, but you coming up with more questions than answers, though.
Well,
that can throw you off balance because you asking too many questions and you can't answer them all.
But here's the thing. But we should be asking questions, the right questions, to someone that we know will be able to give us the answers.
Right answer.
Give me the right answer.
Okay. So
right.
Yeah,
so never be afraid to ask a question. Ask all the questions
that you need to.
Yes.
To get the information.
And even the questions that you think that you shouldn't ask them anyway. Because, honey, I have asked some questions. Like, let's say, for instance, you guys give a discount to city employees? We sure do. We get 15% off.
Yeah.
She lied to you, sis. Yeah, a little 10% or 50% or here you go. Mm-hmm. Right?
Right.
You never know.
Yeah, and I did find out a lot of stores in the mall give discounts to people that's in the service.
Do they? Oh, yes.
Army, Marines, and stuff like that. I didn't know that.
Also,
I never
public
went to
school
the
teachers get a great discount on a lot of things. Yeah. Students, yeah. Shout out to the businesses that give out discounts for people.
Now you're about to go to Pisces, right?
Yeah, we're about to hit the weepy Pisces.
All right. Now the reason I'm saying that, right, because it's going to be very interesting to know what the Pisces say, because my son that did the permit that passed is a Pisces.
Okay.
So I want to see if that coincides with what happened today.
All right.
I'm interested in knowing that. See,
well, hold on.
Let
me wave my magical wand.
Right.
Over now, the magical laptop.
Now, people, notice I gave out this first before it was read. I
not even look at it yet.
Right? And she didn't look at it. I'm telling you, these horoscopes that she read every time be on point to like you be like, wow, it's scary.
On pizzoints.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's see.
I like that. Pizzoint. And I want to give myself a round of applause for that. Because I did that shit.
Absolutely.
Okay, Pisces. Listen, paperwork involving money needs to be executed today, Pisces. It could be a settlement, new commission, or bonus of some kind. This is likely to be a joyous occasion because money is coming your way, even though the paperwork itself might be a drag. Try to concentrate and get it done quickly so you and those close to you can go out and celebrate. Make a reservation at your favorite restaurant.
Yo, listen.
Son! I mean that's quite accurate.
Absolutely. You got
Your
to
son just got his
understand.
do you know how many jobs now this could open up for him now?
Right.
Like Uber, like whatever. His whole life is just opened up now that he can drive, he can get a car, he can get a job, he can go see the world, he can make moves in these streets. Woo!
Yeah.
Let's celebrate.
And not only
I
that,
know you guys celebrated when he came out today.
well, no, because I had to come here, so it happened like right away.
Okay.
I'm like, but we're going to celebrate anyway.
I love it.
Then not only that, the paperwork was him filling out the forms for the permit and all of that, everything.
And you know what?
So,
Behind the scenes, and I'm gonna tell that because I usually don't like to talk, personally, but I'm gonna tell him this. You did tell me that your son. You told your son about the paperwork.
That's right. Yep.
That's the actual word that you used to me behind the scenes before we went on air. That
Absolutely.
you told your son that the DMV always gets you with the paperwork.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what you said to me.
Absolutely. I did too.
And that's the first word in his horoscope. Paperwork.
And listen, mind y'all, I told y'all what happened before she read this.
That's, love it.
Nah, for real, it's crazy.
I love it.
I told you what happened before she read this.
Y'all.
This is living proof. It's crazy. That's crazy.
I love that. 516-206-0711. 516-206-0711. Are you guys listening? Because I can see that people are listening on the air.
Yeah.
And then I can see that people are watching us. Call us up. Listen. 516-206-0711. What was your sign? Was it accurate? Was your reading accurate today?
Yeah, call us. Let us know for real. Did you really enjoy the horoscopes? Okay. And then when she read your sign, was it on Pizzoin, as she was saying?
I did say that, right? Pizzoin.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with me, really. That's great. It's crazy. So, the last week I told you guys that the lotto was $222 million.
Absolutely.
I played it. I didn't win.
I didn't check my numbers yet.
Okay. So what was that? Was that the Powerball that I played or the Mega Millions?
That was on a Wednesday. That was
no. That was
Powerball.
It was joined on the 2nd, whenever it was. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, I lost, and it was then up to 231 million.
That's Powerball, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
All right. So I'm trying to look here for the actual number. Okay. So what do we usually read here? We usually read the Win 4 numbers, right? So the Win 4 numbers, the midday number for today, Thursday, April 7th, 2022, was 3053.
3053.
3053.
I wouldn't have hit that one.
Right, because last week you were one number off.
Right, I was one number off.
Wow, yeah. Crazy. And the evening number for last night, Wednesday, the 6th of April, was 0386. 0386.
386.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have hit that one either, but it's okay. It's okay. And
then the 3 number, is that's how I always say it every single week. Is that the right way to
Yeah,
say
the
it?
3 numbers. Yeah,
The three-number
You can say the
number.
triple number.
Triple number.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna remember that next week. I promise you that. Or maybe I will. Triple number.
That's right.
Okay, it's there. So the triple number for midday today, Thursday, 7th of April, was 860. 860. Last night,
Hello.
it was 678. Look at that.
That's right.
Yes, Tina Star is in the building.
Absolutely.
Listen, we just have people coming through the margarita room. Just, people stop in and just want to say hello. So you want to jump on the mic, of course you can. We're about to get into like a little, your hair looks fantastic. Yes, honey.
It looks real good.
And she comes with presents. When you come to the margarita room, make sure you come with presents. Thank you, my love. I appreciate that. So did you play the lotto at all, Tina? Okay. Did y'all win this week at all?
No.
She said no. I didn't win. All right. Well, there you have it. Those are your horoscope numbers. And those were what did I just say? I said horoscope numbers.
That's right.
I did say horoscope numbers.
Mhm.
Horoscopes and numbers, whatever. You guys know what the hell I mean. So, I think we're going to take a break. And I'm going to Tiny do a little scratchy. Do the thing, Tiny. Uh-oh.
You're a rich girl, and you're born to serve, 'cause you know it don't
I
matter
love this
anyway.
song!
You can rely on the old
I
man's
love
money.
this song!
Rely on the old man's money. It's a bitch, girl, but it's gone too far.
'Cause you know it don't matter anyway.
Say money, but it won't
Won't get you too far, Woo! Thank you, Tiny. Here we go, y'all.
Don't you know that it's wrong to take what is given you so far gone on your own. But you can get along, you can try to be strong, but you'll never be strong. 'Cause you're a rich girl and you're gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. It's a bitch, girl, and it's gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. So money won't get you too far, High and dry, out of the rain. It's so easy
What's going on?
to hurt others when you can't feel pain. And don't you know that love can grow? 'Cause it's too much to give, 'cause you got to live for the thrill of it all. Oh, you're a rich girl, and you're gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. And you can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. It's a bitch, girl, and it's gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway. Yeah. Say money won't get you too far. Say money won't get you too far. Say money won't get you too far. And you say you can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. You're a rich girl, a rich girl. Oh, you're a rich girl.
That was dedicated to Dutch. Dutch said she liked that rich girl. Let's go. Once again, you are tuned in to the Margarita Room. Got a lot of guests in the building. Shout out to Heather. What's going on? Shout out to Tina. Oh my goodness. Y'all don't know what's going on. Shout out to Buddha. Buddha's definitely in the building. This is the Margarita Room, the number 516-206-0711.
Where does it stop? Where do you dare me to draw the line? You got the body, now you
Come on, everybody sing it.
No can do, I can't go for that. No.
One more time.
Can do, I can't go for that. No. No can do,
I can't go for that.
When you say you love me, it doesn't matter. It goes into my head as just chit chatter. You may think it's egotistical or just very free, but what you say, I take none of it seriously. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you so. I'd let you pretend to read me, and then you'd know. Cause I hate when one attempts to analyze. In fact, I despise those who even try to look into my eyes to see what I am thinking. That dream is over. You gotta sing it. I tell all of you, like I told all of them, what you say to me is just paper thin. Word.
Hey, yo, Buddha. I heard you deal with a lot of things.
I'm not the kind of girl to try to play a man out. I take the money and again, then break the hell out. No, that's not my strategy, not the game I play. I admit I play a game, but it's not done that way. Truly, when I get involved, I give it my heart. I mean, my mama sold my body, I mean, every part. But if it doesn't work out, yo, it just doesn't. It wasn't meant to be, you know? It just wasn't. So I treat all of you like I treat all of them. And what you say to me is still paper thin.
Buddha, I don't smoke, I don't drink, but I heard that you deal with the cannabis substance. So I need to ask you one question.
Check it out. Yo, 1992 begins a new age for the blunt rollers, you know what I'm saying? The saga of the Philly blunt continues. The flavors, the P-Funk, y'all. Get with it.
Let's go.
Check out a new type of gimmick, which is blended. Sit shit down with other shit, let's see if you're down with this. It's about strictly trying to roll a blunt. When you get the hang of it, you carry more blunts than Archie Bump. First of all, you get a fat bag of ism from Uptown. Any local store sells the shit, friend. Purchase a Philly, not the city of Philly, silly punk. I'm talking about the cigar, the Philly blunt. Lick the blunt and then the Philly blunt middle you split. Don't have a razor blade, use your fucking fingertips. Crack the bag and then you pour the whole bag in. Spread the ism around until the ism reach each end. Take your finger and your thumb from tip to tip. Roll it in a motion, then the top piece you lick. Seal it, try it with your lighter if you got to. The results, proper. That's how you roll a blunt. 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 Piece to beat rubber. That's how you roll a blunt. Piece to beat rubber. That's how you get 'em. That's how you roll a blunt. That's how you roll a blunt. That's all roll a blunt and get fucked up. Yeah. The second paragraph might makes you laugh when the brother rolls a blunt and his breath smell like your ass. That's when you know you gotta take the blunt from him, cause his breath has to drag it in the dungeon. Like the blunt, here's the lighter. I would if this shit would stop dripping with saliva. And if you're gonna lick it,
Hey,
don't
Tina,
try
is
to
this
switch
still
your
raining
shit.
outside?
I don't know what dick gon' last push a lick quick. And how about the non-blunt rolling females that always fucks it up cause they don't want to break their lean nails? Sorry, Red, for spilling it. You better pick up every seed of it. Because I pay 10 bills for the get ill. And for spilling it, you better get lost or get grilled. Bo know everything from sports to other stuff, but I bet you Bo don't know how to roll a blunt.
We're dealing with rainy days out here. I see you need to do a mic check over there.
Yo, I run with rich fat cats who run corners. They run through alleys, navy blue valleys at the grand finale. Still in all currency, catches the eye of the youth. One time, play it on 3 corners of the roof. So we accept that. Jetting in nights, don't ever wet that. Drop the G-Pack, how will I eat black and brothers? Flexing labels like cables, white sables, pressing up, trying to make a debut. Hard times when the guard rhyme. I'm aiming mines cause he playing mines. Plus, we ain't related cause he rated mine. They see me lamping up in 850s with 360s, blowing like 160, selling 50s. Due to the wicked, die should never lie. Now that's a damn lie. Moving on standby, man, why? The game, I'm mentally tear down the brain. Half of us are feeling pain. Big boy, let it rain. I guess my whole team is marvelous. Street life novelist, let it rain, done swallow this. So you know, when I take it, just add on to let it rain, son, swallow this. You know how to love me. Makes me feel so good. You know how to love me.
DJ Pierre.
Get real high, high, high.
I went in my playlist, and all this get high songs are in here.
All I will ever need is my hand in my weed and
Yeah.
Oh, this number get high.
Welcome back to the Margarita Room, y'all.
Hey, what is this shit? It's that Guito. Baby, all I don't need Chris. Tangeray, I don't need shit, nigga. I'm high all the
Shout
time.
out to Queen.
I smoke that good shit. I stay high all the time. I'm on
Shout out
some
to
bullshit.
Queen.
Give me some Dro Purple Haze and some chocolate. Give me a Dutch and a lighter. I spark shit. And stay high all the time. I smoke that good shit. I'm high all the time and I'm on some bullshit. Every time I roll up, niggas holla roll up. Then I tell them hold up. You ain't getting money, you ain't smoking in my Benzo. 20-inch Lorenzo, smoking a window. High as a motherfucker, I be on them back streets. Niggas know I clap heat. Homie, if you got beef, man, you better holla at me. Niggas get locked up, stabbed up, shot up. Every time I pop up, a lot going on in my hood. I shoot the dice and holla, get them girls. Daddy need new shoes. Daddy need Pirellis that look mean on 22. Stash box, Xbox, laptop, fax machine, phone. Bulletproof this bitch and I'm gone. 2003 Suburban swerving. Too many sips of Henny. The D's sick, they searched the whip and they can't find the semis. They was just harassing me cause they know who I was. Spent the night in Central Brooklyn smoking some hood. Baby, all I don't need Chris. Tangeray, I don't need shit, nigga. I'm high all the time. I smoke that good shit. I stay high all the time and I'm on some bullshit. Give me some Dro Purple Haze and some chocolate. Give me a Dutch and a lighter. I spark shit. And stay high all the time. I smoke that good shit. I'm high all the time and I'm on some bullshit, man.
That's right, y'all are now tuned in to the Margarita Room. Coming back to the mic is no other than the queen herself, Dutch.
Hey, y'all. Oh, Queen. Thank you. I need to give myself a round of applause for that one. Well, oh, wait, and I also should be giving you a round of applause for that set. Thank you for that set, Tiny.
I try to stick with the theme.
Yeah. Well, welcome back, y'all. Tiny, turn your cam on for the peeps. Welcome back to the Margarita Room. I am your hostess, Dutch. That's Tiny.
What's up?
And I love 50. As you guys know, obviously, I'm from Queens. Obviously, best borough ever. Next to Brooklyn, of course. Love Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's in the building today. Is Brooklyn in the building today?
All the time.
Yeah, Brooklyn's in the building. Ooh, pull that mic up.
Uh-oh. Did you say best style? I'm going to tell you a Halsey between, Halsey and Troop. Oh, you Halsey and Lewis, you right around the corner then. That's what Havoc shouted out. Marcus Garvey and everything like that. Right.
Shout out to Bed-Stuy. Big Brooklyn in the building. Yeah, so we got a special guest in the building. We got a couple of special guests in the building, but my main special guest, and I've been waiting for you to come. Buddha Chief is in the building, formerly known as VonJeff. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to the Margarita Room. Thank you for finally coming through. I know you're a busy man. And also shout out to Tina. Thank you for coming through. You guys remember Tina?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Hey guys.
Of course, the mic is on. Buddha, welcome, my love. The famous Buddha Chief.
Famous?
Yeah, I mean, listen. To me, if you've done radio, if you've done print articles, if you are in a music studio, people know your name. You're sailing around the tri-state in on yachts. I mean, right or not?
Okay. No, I feel you. You know, Buddha Chief is kind of like new. That's why I had to formerly known as VonJeff. So
You know, it's a lot of history behind the VonJeff name.
Mhm.
I can't just shake that. But Buddha Chief is the energy right now that I'm introducing.
What is that energy?
That energy is like love, righteousness,
Mm.
enlightenment. And it's I'm expressing it via music, fashion, arts. And that's just energy. I'm just energy in a physical form.
I got it. So you said the arts, music, fashion. It's a movement.
Cannabis.
Cannabis.
Brought together by cannabis.
Brought all together first by cannabis, no?
Yes, definitely.
Let's talk about that. Talk about the young days of Buddha Chief.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
What?
I
What's
have
up?
to ask this man a question.
Good.
Because I notice how he says he moves on energy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That means you move on good energy, vibing energy.
Yes.
Have you ever walked in the area where the energy just felt didn't right and immediately turned around and left?
Yeah, definitely. That's how I'm here to this day. Definitely, especially in the environments where I come from.
Right.
You got to be able to read body language, read the room as far as what you're saying. So that's definite. Some people want to classify it as you being scared or soft. Nah, that's your instinct.
Not at
that's
all.
Your gut feeling telling you something. And if you don't go with that, you're going against it. Certain things happen and not in your favor.
Absolutely, facts. I believe that 100%. That's
We work big here off of energy and vibes over here in the Margarita Room.
Absolutely, yeah. I
right.
believe in that 100%.
That's why I highlight righteousness because as long as you're on a certain path of righteousness, there is no right and wrong. It's like we could disagree on something, but as long as we both being righteous towards each other, there's no flaws in the matter.
I completely agree with that.
So
when you treat each other with dignity and respect, righteousness, I mean, that all falls underneath it. Treating each other like we matter to each other, like you're my brother, like you're my sister, then everything falls into line, even in love too, right?
Yeah.
You treat your lover like the queen or king, that they are, and the relationship just flourishes.
I like to use the word balance.
Balance
out well.
Well, we got a Libra in the building. Big Libra energy over there, Tina.
I'm balancing a lot right now.
Oh,
yes, Tina. What's your side, Buddha? Pisces.
No, I'm a Capricorn.
Okay.
My son is a Pisces. And today he just got his permit, and that's what we was talking about.
Okay.
Something's good in the works.
My fiance, she's a Capricorn.
Okay.
Shout out to the Capricorn.
Shout out to the Caps. Tiny
astrology.
claims that the Capricorn's the best sign. I mean,
they all do though.
Right. Which isn't accurate. I'm here to tell you it's not accurate. Scorpio is the best naturally. But
my daughter's a Scorpio.
Yes, you see what I'm saying? Obviously, when's her birthday?
The 17th of November.
Didn't you just say that you have?
My cousin came into town and his birthday is November 17th, and he's a Scorpio too.
All right.
You see how this vibe is going around, all the connections that's being made right now.
Hippie vibes, I love it. Love the hippie vibes. So since you're a Pisces, we just did the horoscopes. So I'm gonna read you your horoscope, and you're gonna tell me if this was accurate.
I used to do that a lot back in the days. I don't do it anymore, but
yeah, you used to be into horoscopes? Look at that. The Buddha Chief himself used to be into horoscopes. Holy shit. Okay, so here we go, Pisces. You're a water sign. Like me. I love it. All right, Pisces. Paperwork involving money needs to be executed today, Pisces. It could be a settlement, new commission, or bonus of some kind. This is likely to be a joyous occasion because money is coming your way, even though the paperwork itself might be a drag. Try to concentrate and get it done quickly so you and those close to you can go out and celebrate. Make a reservation at your favorite restaurant. What do you mean it's crazy? Pull that mic up. Pull that mic up, Buddha. Pull that mic up. Tell everybody why it's crazy.
It's crazy for one.
Tell me.
Woo! One.
Let me get like one.
I just was going through some papers, right? Through an old book bag, right? And I just found, so I do acting also. So I just found.
Hold on, this man
Two
literally
checks.
just pulled an envelope with paperwork.
I just look. This is
That's
June 15th, 2021. This
are
is
those
my-
checks? I know a
These
check
checks.
when I see
These are
one.
checks.
I see. I know a check when I see
In
one.
the bag, 2 checks that I didn't cash. I just found it today before coming here, right? so that's
Yo,
one.
That's
crazy.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
What did I tell
Just
y'all?
that I had to
What did I tell?
Paperwork and
What did I
money.
tell y'all? What did
So
I tell y'all?
got time
When
to
y'all
cash this.
come to the margarita room,
Real shit.
But then also as far as
when you
people-
come to the margarita room, when you come
so-
to the margarita room, shit is real around these motherfucking parts. Hold on, I gotta drop a your bomb for myself, and it's gonna be loud.
But in addition to that, I gotta actually take somebody to court for some paper that's owed to me, and I know I'm gonna win it. So it's gonna be a long process as far as the horoscope is saying. I gotta get it done. So tomorrow, I actually have to put that in motion.
Paperwork in, right?
Gotta put that paperwork in, and it's gonna be a long haul. But
And by the way, happy belated birthday. Your
Yes,
birthday was in
happy
March,
belated birthday.
16th.
Okay.
And gotta shout out Heather because she's a Pisces also.
Oh yeah, shout out to
Shout
Heather.
out,
What's
Heather.
going on, Heather?
Happy
And when was your
birthday.
Happy
Okay,
birthday.
March
My
6th.
son's is March 10th, so no
Happy
doubt.
belated.
So you're saying that this horoscope,
Exactly.
y'all, the man pulled paperwork out of his freaking pocket and checks.
Two checks.
And two checks.
Hold on.
Money,
That's-
money, money, money.
That's the question I gotta ask. You was making that much money where
That
you
was
forgot
crazy.
to cash 2 checks? That's good.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what the fuck I'm
living
talking
good,
about.
yo.
Making way
That's
too
why-
much money.
That's
That
why I like to educate people on different streams of income, though.
here we go. Let's talk
That's
about
good.
it. Number one. What is your number one tip? Your number one advice for people on different streams of income? Go.
My number one advice is to leverage your God-given abilities and talents. You have something within yourself that God gave to you that you can utilize that to bring you income.
Oh shit.
You can have a 9 to 5. You can have your entrepreneur business. But however, you have a God-given talent that only you can do. Utilize
Use
that to make you some income.
number one.
You
Use your talent.
use
If
your talent.
you are artistic, right?
If
But
you're a good listener,
If you're a good
your
listener.
time is money.
Mm-hmm.
And people want to call you and they want to pour their pain and sorrow and what they're going through.
Mm-hmm.
That's energy being transferred to you. So for you to transfer that energy to me and for you to let that off your chest is therapeutic.
Oof.
So for me to hear that and take whatever it is that you're transferring and absorb it,
Mm-hmm.
my time should be compensated.
see,
Ah!
But look, here's the number one.
I know
I'm
that's
just saying
right.
as an example.
Yeah, but that's a good
Because time
example.
is money.
But see, you gotta understand something, right? A lot of people don't know their talent. See, you gotta find that talent that you're talented in order to execute it. See, some of y'all think y'all singers, but you're really not meant to be singers.
Tiny,
But-
why you gotta do that to people?
Because the raw truth is
The raw
is going to be more helpful than harmful.
They chasing the wrong.
You chasing after your
dream
wrong
sometimes.
talent.
I got
But-
it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So the talent might not be you a singer, but you can be a great songwriter.
Right, there you
You
go.
understand what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You use that. So sometimes when people go for a direction, like let's say music, the only thing they thinking about is music. They're not thinking about all the other components that they can be actually good in to get to that point of the music.
You don't have
Know
to be
your
in front
talent.
of the camera. You don't have
Right.
to be in front of the camera.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of roles out there.
Number two, what is your number two advice for people on acquiring another stream of income after use your talents?
Number two, as far as I would definitely say, educate yourself on business. I wouldn't say as far as to go get a job. I would say educate yourself on business as far as even if it's running the business. And I don't necessarily mean going to school. You can go to YouTube and learn a lot of things. You have young kids that's in their teenage years that's on, social media making a business from whatever they're doing, and
Facts.
it takes a level of education behind it. So, definitely. So I would just sum that up as education.
And it's really important that you said not necessarily going to school, because when people hear education, they think school, right? That's what we've been conditioned. We've been conditioned to think educate. Oh, you got to get your education. That means that you got to go to school. You got to go to college. You got to, and you're dumb as fuck.
You know what I thought about? Remember,
I mean, I'm just saying.
Everybody in this room got to remember encyclopedias.
I remember
having that in your household.
Son.
Yeah.
Encyclopedias from A to Z.
Son,
And
my
the
mother
only
had
time-
papers
No.
at school. You
Yeah.
go look that shit up in the encyclopedia.
Mhm.
The only
That's
time
foreign
There
you
was
look.
no
nowadays.
Google.
Yeah.
No Google.
And if that fucking book fell on your toe,
Oh man.
but if the book fell on your toe, I remember the letter I fell on my toe. You bitch. You bitch ass I encyclopedia. You fell on my toe and I will never forgive you. Ever.
A lot of
What were you
households
looking
had
up?
those.
I don't
I.
remember. But yeah, encyclopedias
don't
were.
remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And think about it. How many times did you look in that encyclopedia? Even though you had all those encyclopedias in front of you. The only time you looked in them encyclopedias
Mhm.
is when you was given a book report
Yeah,
or
Yeah.
something from school.
of course.
And that's when you went over there and looked into it.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
I
Interesting.
dated
miss
myself.
that.
I just told my age.
I was gonna say, wow, well, that's why
No,
we're.
you didn't think yourself.
Oh my gosh.
No. The one thing that you're doing, that you're supposed to be doing, is supposed to be giving back that knowledge of what you learned. So you didn't date yourself. What
There you
did
go,
was
Tiny.
You learned a whole lot of things in your lifetime, and you're able to receive and give it back.
Right,
So
just
don't
like you're
ever
doing
look at
now.
you dating
I
yourself.
appreciate that.
Facts. Number 3.
If you dated yourself, I'll be dating myself too. So now
He dates himself every week, quite honestly. He tells everyone, with a badge of honor, that he just turned
5'5".
the big double nickel.
Double nickel.
You don't even look
Double
like
nickel.
Yo, so
I like
anytime
that.
you turn the number around, I feel the same age. 55.
Well, okay for reversal.
That's
There you go.
All right, give us your third and final tip.
Oh, wait, before
What?
you go there, right?
What?
He did say education,
Yeah,
but he also said you don't have to go to school for your education.
facts.
So in other words, what he was trying to say, not to be
Mhm.
talking for you, but I'm gonna make it real simple.
Mhm.
Discipline. You have to have discipline. If you're gonna learn something in what you're doing, have the discipline to go do your research and learn how to do it. Because everything you need to know is in the palm of your hand nowadays. Simple.
I want to touch on that also. I learned this from a friend of mine. This friend of mine is actually a millionaire. We had this conversation back in the early 2000s.
Okay, for the millionaire
And
friends.
he said, I don't know
Where
everything.
they at?
He said, I don't know everything. But if there's something that I want to know, I'm going to ask 5 people that I trust. I'm asking the same question. And if I get 3 of the same responses, I'm going with that information.
That should be
And
number
I've
3
been-
right
I've
there.
been leveraging that since he told me that. And I'm like, that's a good jewel that, he a millionaire. So,
That's a deep jewel.
That is a deep jewel.
That's a deep jewel.
That is a deep jewel. Yeah.
I like that one.
All right. So is that your number 3 tip by way of your millionaire friends who
It can be, but to me that falls under education, like what you're saying, doing your research.
Uh-huh.
But you can take that information and still do your own research based off what the 3 people tell you.
right.
And still do your own research. But all right, my number 3 would be, action. Don't waste the idea. Act on your idea. Act on your dreams. You have to
That
take
is
action.
so
That would be the
important.
number 3.
Action. Just
Drop
like
a
the
bomb
freaking
on that one.
the movie theater. Wait, hold. I'm gonna play the big your bomb because that deserves it.
Drop a bomb on that one.
Because it's fucking facts.
Yeah, you know how many great ball players we have in the hood You know how many actual real good MC artists we have in the hood? Do you know how many good singers that we have in the hood? But because they don't take action, they don't go nowhere. You got to put in action in what you're doing. That is so real. Because if you don't put action to it, what you gonna get back?
Nada. So number 3, I'm still looking at number 2 up on my screen here. So number 3 is take action. Don't wait. Right? Number 3, go for what's yours. Take action, because not for nothing, if it just stays a dream, that's it. Got to keep going.
Well, but every good idea starts off with a dream.
Absolutely. You got to put into motion.
Right.
And there we go. All right. I love that. So take us back to early times, Bed-Stuy. Actually, fuck that. Hold on. Icebreaker question. You're a wrestler, okay?
I'm a wrestler.
You're a wrestler. You're about to come out. It's Hulkamania.
Oh shit.
What song?
Ultimate Warrior fan. I was an Ultimate Warrior.
Okay.
Me too.
It's Ultimate. Me too. Ultimate Warrior. Okay. You're coming out. What song are you coming out to? Come on now, make it good. What about
From
you,
that
Heather?
era? From that era?
No.
Any song.
Nah, listen.
Any song. You
know
too,
you
Tina.
You know you're about to do a presentation.
Mm.
And you know when you come out on that stage, you already know what song is going to represent you, that motivates you. And when you come out, it's going to motivate the crowd. What song would that song be?
Yeah.
That's a deep question. The song of your life.
The song. Give me the song. What are y'all coming out to on the stage to? I'm still saying I'm doing something like Lil Kim.
Yes.
Oh, Heather's doing
I'm a Jadakiss fan.
Yes,
too.
Heather's doing Jadakiss.
Hold
I
on.
like
We
that.
need to get Heather on the mic. She's gonna be
Thuggish,
speaking.
ruggish. I
Yeah.
like that.
Hold on, Heather, you got to understand.
She's
something,
beautiful.
right? Heather.
She's a
Yeah,
thuggish,
come up
ruggish.
there.
Yes, and here we go. And
Heather,
here comes
the reason
Heather.
I
This
said
is what I like
right?
to see.
Yeah, Heather, the reason I said this, so that you can understand.
This is a
right?
family affair. We've got Heather, we've
Right.
got Buddha, we've got Tina, we've got a party here in the margarita room.
Yeah.
Heather, what song are you coming out to? Which Jadakiss song? Tell me.
The champ is here. Oh, perfect. Tiny, you should have been ready with that one.
Yes, Tina. Yes, sis. Put him on. Okay. You should have been ready with it. I like that. Jadakiss, the champ is here. I love that. Buddha.
I'm gonna say Naughty by Nature the craziest. The reason I say that is because I'm a big Tretch fan, and Tretch is of a certain era.
Mm-hmm.
And when you hear that Get Down record, I definitely give a shout out to Tretch.
I love that Get Down record. We're gonna play that in a minute.
My thoughts are thunder and tumbling. Some of the bitches switches from yelling to mumbling. You ain't a pal of me. My family ties, but not with Mallory. My analogy ain't for salary. As I roll reality through galaxies. For centuries, it sent to me with the scent of weed. With a chain representing penitentiaries. From Warren Town to Bordentown. From North to Illtown. And all you know from Life was Reckless to Folsom wasn't driving too fast. I was flying too low. You think I'm rocking too quick. I think you're listening too slow. I'm erupting, constructing a bump and assumption. You diss while your family say I'm the best shit since fucking. Struck in by an obstruction of turning something to nothing. From push it to mush it, it's the ripping every function. Fucking it up, pumping it up. Jumping the ducks, looking the hump. Been junk in the trunk, pumping me up.
Wow.
Craziest. Brooklyn niggas, we the craziest. You don't say that.
Philly niggas are the craziest. LA niggas are the craziest. Chi-town niggas are the craziest.
Wow.
That's my joint right there. And that welcomes the whole room where I'm walking into.
Facts.
You from one of those locations.
Yes, I love that.
One of those locations.
Like I got hoes in different area codes.
Uh-huh.
I got hoes. I got hoes. I love that song. Can we play that song? Do you have that?
I got
In
hoes.
different area codes. Area codes.
Thursday.
Whoa,
What's going on over here?
Who is that? That's Luda,
That's early Luda.
and that's Nate Dogg.
Mm.
R.I.P. Nate.
R.I.P. Nate Dogg. We love you.
Hook master.
Yeah. What about you, Tina? What are you coming out to, girl?
I can't give you a song, but it's gonna be some kind of 90s dance hall.
Okay. Hey.
There's a lot of good ones there.
Hey.
Is it the whole song?
Hey.
I'm having a problem finding the chance here. Don't worry, I'll get you.
All right. Well, you know what? Oh, he's got bros.
I got pros.
Oh,
That's the
pros?
clean version.
I got pros in
Area
different area
code.
codes.
Come on, get out of here.
He couldn't say.
I got bro.
Wait, it says pros. I got pros in different. I don't
The
know.
clean area, clean version.
Now you thought I was just 770.
Okay.
I'm worldwide. Act like y'all.
All right. So Tina, you said early 90s. Early 90s. Dance hall. Okay.
Maybe some pepper seed rhythm. Tiny.
Oh, pepper seed. Okay. So let's talk about these strains of cannabis, because in New York State it's legal. Finally, it's been legal now for what, a year?
During COVID.
Yeah,
Just
over a year now, 2 years.
almost.
Yeah. Let's talk about the different strains of cannabis and weed and what we got now. What's like sour?
Sativa.
Okay, so sour means sour diesel. That seems
From
to
the
be
popular
popular,
one, yeah.
right?
'Cause
So
like,
what's been your experience with cannabis?
I actually took on the name Buddha Chief, not only because I trademarked it, but I've always been Buddha Chief. I've experienced cannabis since I was young. Like my family smoked it. I've seen it like amongst my peers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always hung out with people that was older than I was. So even like when I got into hip hop, and that was like an element of the creativity aspect, writing raps and stuff like that. Smoking and stuff like that. There was various weed spots throughout the neighborhood. You can go to, if you want a Hawaiian cess, if you want a chocolate, if you want a skunk. Dro was the exotic at a point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Hydro.
Hydro. So
Hydro.
as far as consuming it, that was like the pastime. As far as, like I said, like creativity and writing raps and just hanging out on the block, hanging out with my peoples and stuff. And then it just evolved into this aspect of it was I was a necessity for the community. I had a unique niche where I'm a people's person, so they rather come to me, and I always was the type of person to come to you.
As a Pisces, you definitely have the ability to make people feel comfortable, to trust you as their.
No one can say I owe them $1,000 or I owe them a dime.
No one can say that?
No one.
No one can say
My history,
that you owe them a dime.
A dime, or I shorted them $1,000.
Oh, a gram. Shorted you a gram. Shorted them a gram. Okay, no one can say that. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I think. Because, sometimes people, yes, that shows integrity, right? Because whether or not, people have a scale, they trust that what they're buying is accurate. You know what I'm saying? So I commend that. So back in the day, it was Dro, it was chocolate, it was, what else was it?
Skunk, Ari,
Ari,
this is when I,
that.
this is when I started smoking.
And what would you describe those strains as? Chocolate. What is it? So you said sativa. Describe.
At that phase of it, I didn't even know anything about sativa, indigos, hybrids. I didn't know anything about that. I just knew like the high grade exotics and stuff like that. Like I said, Hawaiian cess and Dro would have been the exotics to me. You know what I'm saying, at that particular time. In the 2000s, that's when I got introduced to like sour diesel, hash plant, haze, and all that kind of stuff. You know, but what I started, what was my go-to was chocolate, and that's what I actually started, selling. Was it the chocolate? And I was pretty unique with that because everybody else had skunk or some Ari or something like that.
So, is chocolate still around?
It is, but it's like nobody really wants it. I don't know if anybody really wants it.
Got it.
People still ask me about it to this day because like that's what they knew me for. But I know a lot of older people like it.
Okay.
I know a lot of. It might have been an indica. I think it might have been an indica because the way it relaxes the people, like.
So explain to the people, because people just smoke weed, right? They don't know what the fuck it is, right? They want sour, they want, whatever. So there are different types of strains, right? So there's sativas, okay. So what is a sativa?
Sativa, it gives you more like energy, for creativity and stuff like that. It's not like an indica, which is like a body high, makes you more relaxed.
Okay, so sativa gives you energy. It's for creativity, invigorating. Okay, and then
into specific though. Some people like nowadays people are more conscious about it. So somebody would say specifically that they want a sativa because they got shit to do. They don't need to be that high where they can't do anything and be stuck.
Sleepy high.
Okay, so you would be stuck from an indica. Okay. So can you describe what stuck means to people who don't know?
Stuck means at 4:00 you gotta be somewhere. You have a responsibility that requires you to be there at 4:00. At 2:35 you roll up, you smoking. By 3:00 you finish your paper, your blunt, whatever. You gotta be out the house by 3:15. You still sitting there. At 3:45. You don't even realize it's 3:45. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, time moves differently too, right?
Tina, what do you mean times moves differently?
I've been stuck a couple times.
Sis, slow motion? Is that what? Just move.
To a room, like, okay, I know I have to get dressed.
Right.
What I'm gonna wear.
Right.
And then you just standing there.
Sis says that she's just standing there because she knows she has something to do, but it's just okay. So that would be an indica, and that makes you slow down. That makes you stuck. Now, what if I just want maybe something in the middle? Do you have anything like that? Hybrids. Okay, so hybrid is in the middle.
Where it's like 50-50.
Pull the mic up a little closer.
It could be, 50-50, sometimes 60-40, depending on what you prefer.
Right. So either leaning towards the sativa side, meaning more of an more energy, or leaning more to the indica side, which is more relaxed, feeling sleepy type feel. So the hybrids are right in the middle. Okay, so
I was trying to find something. I went to the research to see if I can't find it.
It's okay. So what are some of the benefits of cannabis? Because people for so many years it's been looked down upon, right? Frowned upon, even though literally everyone everyone uses it, everyone smokes it. There's so many different ways that you can use the cannabis plant. Not only inhaling it, you can, you could cook with it. You can make lotions out of it, topicals, teas, everything. I'm sorry?
It's a lot of medicinal uses.
Yeah.
And this is why big pharmaceutical companies is taking an interest in it now, because of big business and stuff like that. But I know for years, like my grandmother, she consumed it, and I know she always be relaxed. She used like the boil. She used to boil it.
Grandma.
She used to boil it.
Boil it and drink it as tea.
You see what I'm saying, y'all? You see what I'm saying?
What do you boil the leaf? The leaf itself?
You know, like the steeping, so like the actual flower.
Pull them.
The
Before
actual,
it dries out, right?
Yeah. So you would put it in like your tea steeper thingy
you boil it.
and boil it just like regular tea. And then what would she sweeten it at all, or would she just drink it down?
I don't know exactly, but
Right.
when you're young, you don't realize like you just see somebody's eyes low when it gets like
Not the low eyes.
when you get old, you
Drink
like,
that
oh,
tea.
Yeah.
You like, oh,
You're like,
grandma was
oh snap.
high. Auntie was high.
Grandma was
Nana was stuck,
Auntie
yo.
was
That's crazy. I love it. Yeah. So so what are the benefits of cannabis? Yeah.
Deal with pain. Some people that have like arthritis or some chronic diseases and stuff like that. Helps
Right.
with the pain and stuff like that.
What about anxiety?
Yeah,
definitely mental health, right?
Definitely.
Across the board.
Right.
I've had
PTSD.
someone
Depression.
Right.
depression. I've had someone told me that they deal with ADHD and they're looking for something very specific because they just want to keep their mind, to keep their focus. Keep the focus going. So
So you have strains out there that are specifically cultivated for focus, right?
it's gotten to the point where like, especially like with hybrid, because hybrid is pretty much deal with like the growers and stuff, where they actually calculate the amount of THC, the percentage, and all that kind of stuff. So
What is THC?
THC is pretty much like one of the chemicals within the cannabis. So you got THC and you got CBD.
Okay.
THC is the portion that actually gets you high and stuff like that.
Okay. THC gets you high. And then CBD does what?
CBD is the cannabinoids, where
These are unique.
CBD is it's the portion that doesn't actually get you high. It's more of the medical effects.
Got it. So
THC, but doesn't get you high.
I'm sorry?
The same effect as THC, but it doesn't get you
But
high.
it doesn't get you high. So it's equally as beneficial.
Well, the plant is beneficial.
The plant, okay, so how many leaves does that plant have?
I've seen some with five.
Mhm.
Well, you want to say just the leaf, like that leaf has like, you see like 5. It's not, I can't say stand up branches, but like you see like 5 actually.
Leaves? What do you call them? Leaves? Leaves? One leaf? I don't fucking know. So five of them?
If this is the leaf,
Mhm.
you'll see like
So five sticking out points to it. 5 points to the cannabis plant. Okay.
the leaf.
To the leaf. Okay. So let's say you have ADHD. You can actually get a strain that will assist in focus. Yes?
Yes.
And you also said pain relief. So if I have knee pain, back pain, that type of thing too.
Yeah, arthritis, any kind of pain.
I can
anxiety.
attest to that. I have herniated discs.
Do you?
In my neck, which is a pretty
Serious. That is
injury.
that is a serious injury.
Yeah. So I do smoke to alleviate pain.
Right.
And I do notice, before I got wise, certain weed would actually make it worse.
Ooh,
Yeah.
can
Would it be the indica that
It might
actually-
be, yeah.
Okay.
that assisted?
And there's some that helped, but there's sometimes, like before I knew half would help, half would make it twice as worse.
Right. So once you educated yourself on the
Yeah.
different strains,
Well, that's what prompted me to get strain savvy. Because I
strain
noticed-
savvy.
Yes, because I noticed the difference. It was
Right.
like a test dummy. Like this works, this does not work.
Okay. Buddha, so what kind of strain would you recommend for someone that says, let's say they have ADHD?
A sour.
A sour.
I would recommend like a sour. Ghost Train Haze. I would recommend sativa.
A sativa.
Because like with the focus in, and so when you define ADHD, this be diagnosed with it's more like you can't focus. Your attention span is all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me back up. I don't want to get too deep with it.
Oh,
I think I have ADHD.
All right, talk about it.
So I want to be respectful to people that's been diagnosed with it. I've never been diagnosed with it.
Okay.
But I'm a creative person, so I just want to be respectful to people that actually been diagnosed with it. But as far as to allow you to focus, I would recommend a sativa. It's not something that's going to take your body and your whole mind and just make you want to sleep. I wouldn't recommend that.
Got it. So you want something that'll give you a lot of psychoactivity, that'll get these little brain
and whatever your
molecules
goal is,
working.
Whatever your goal is, like you get your juices from. Whatever your goal is, you'll be more concentrated and and engaging in what's going on while you're smoking, or even after you smoke. You're not going to be so slumped that you don't want to do anything, and your mind is drifting to go sleep or I gotta go. Of course, munchies come along with it.
I was gonna ask you about munchies. Is munchies a real thing?
Absolutely.
What is it? What is it really a real thing?
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
I thought that it was just like a myth, but when I started smoking,
okay,
it happened to me immediately, and I was like, immediately, okay, this is a real thing. Like I really wanted to eat everything.
Everything.
Yes.
Tina.
Come on now.
When's the last time you got the munchies, T?
Last night.
What did you eat, sis? What did you eat?
Maybe we can start a new thing. Maybe different strains give you different munchies.
Okay.
But last night, I wanted some carbs, some rice.
And pasta. Ooh.
And it can take over your brain.
It could take. Heather said it could take over your brain.
Us women try to diet.
Right.
I'm not going to eat after this time.
Right. So you have to be conscious.
Smoke something, and it's all out the window.
Right. You don't care.
Like, what is it nailed down?
Right.
I'm going to eat it.
Who knows about late night cereal munchies? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I wanna ask like a vegan person that's like food conscious. Like, what's their go-to?
That's a really good question. I need to ask one of my homegirls.
You smoke a plant, then you eat plant-based food.
I need to ask my vegan homegirl what she does when she gets the munchies. What do you eat when you get the munchies, sis? So what did you end up eating, T?
I had some rice and curry. Hey.
Yes.
The best. Amplified by 10.
I love it. Buddha, when's the last time you got the munchies?
2004.
What? 2004. So specific. 2004. What did you smoke and what did you eat? And where were you?
I was on tour.
You were on tour.
I was on tour.
With who?
This one I was running around with Fight Club.
Okay.
In the music industry and stuff. So the reason why I say 2004, believe it or not, I don't smoke.
Okay.
So this is more of a business. So as far as the atmosphere and the environment of cannabis, like I've always been in it. I started smoking way too young. And as I got older, my body reacted different to it. So what I smoked in 2004 was a mixture of haze, chocolate, and I believe it was some sour diesel in the backwood.
Damn.
Well, I was a heavy smoker. I was a heavy smoker.
You was stuck.
I was a heavy smoker.
Hold on. He said he smoked haze, sour, and chocolate
in a
backwood. And what did you eat afterwards?
I don't remember exactly what I ate, but I know I ate a lot of food.
I love it.
Probably with some fast food at the time. My eating habits was off back then.
I hear you.
Probably ate some fast food or something like that.
That is very interesting because we do see like the movies Harold and Kumar do in White Castle throwing down stuff. So that really is accurate.
Mm-hmm. White Castle is accurate.
So
Unfortunately,
White
you know
Castle.
what happens the day after White Castle?
murder burgers. You gotta love a murder burger, right?
Oh, that's what. Yeah, the murder burger.
Yeah, the murder burgers. You don't eat White Castle? When's the last time y'all ate White Castle?
I really can't even answer that question.
Really? There's a White Castle right around where I live.
That's like last year.
Okay, all right. Heather was there. So it's been Buddha looked at her like, what?
I did. I had the chicken. I had the chicken sandwich from White Castle.
Okay.
This was in the past 5 years.
All right.
So,
the chicken rings are the bomb.
The chicken ring. Yeah.
The chicken rings, y'all. If you haven't had a chicken ring from White Castle late night, fresh, but they have to be hot and fresh, right? So that when you bite into it, they're like,
They got clam strips too, right?
yes, they've got the clam strips.
I'm lying. I had
All right, Buddha. Very good, Buddha.
the past 5 years.
That you gotta be really high. To go to White Castle or the seafood.
Damn! I got it. Let's talk about these tunes. I want to talk about these tunes and what you got going on in the studio. Let's talk about Get Down. Because this is the song that I want to start off with. It's gorgeous.
I appreciate that.
It's gorgeous and necessary. I can feel your heart and your soul in here on this song. Let's talk about it.
So as Buddha Chief, I recently started recording, I would say under a year. Currently I have six songs as Buddha Chief.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the songs is Get Down. A while ago I heard the song by Edo G and the Bulldogs. And he had a line where he said, "Black people unite, let's all get down." So I had sent that concept to one of my homeboys that was actually active with rapping.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when I was heavy on social media too. I had filmed that portion of it and put it up on social media. And with my music background, I deal with a lot of producers. So I reached out to a producer one time. I'm like, yo, like, sample this, flip this record. And I gave it to like two of my friends for them to do. Nobody jumped on it. And, as I said, like under a year ago, I just had this bug to start writing again.
Mm-hmm.
And I did one record prior to the Get Down, but then I'm like, all right, these dudes ain't do this record yet. I'm going to do it.
Action, right? You took action.
You
took action.
So when I actually approached the record, I was like, nah, this just feels right. And I'm big in the community as far as like, doing stuff in the community, a community activist. And I felt like the message is necessary because every other day on the news, you see somebody dying, some sort of violence and stuff like that. And I feel we in a place right now where we can't keep pointing the finger at the white man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us that we know what the history has been, but we killing each other. Mm-hmm. So are we going to keep going in that direction? So with this song, my message is to enlighten us, to raise the vibration, raise the frequency, and for us to tap in and really learn to love ourselves again.
I hear you.
So Get Down is like a welcoming title, you know what I'm saying? So, you can get down with it or you can
Well, here we go, everyone. Here's Get Down. Hi, Buddha Chief.
Black people unite and let's all get down. Black people unite and let's all get down. Black people unite and let's all get down. Black people unite. Black people unite.
Alphabet star, do or die, I choose to live. Made my name without killing or doing a bid. Remember back in the days when you was a kid, parents had to make do and put food in the fridge. What we know now, imagine if we knew then. It takes one mindset instilled in two men to mend the blend together. What crack ties shattered. One of the many reasons we say Black Lives Matter. If you don't understand, here's context and clarity. In case you can't fathom blatant racial disparity. Don't need handouts or any form of charity. Need a resurgence of black solidarity and black on black crime. You know we gotta stop. My beliefs started with war and drugs and hip hop. Let's do the right thing. Let's murders for wrong things. What if King Von heard of Herbert Von King?
Black people unite and let's all get down. 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 Black people unite and let's all get down.
I see, his see uncles and aunties, indigenous to villages eating under palm trees, post family photos, post I tag you, unified movements, locks and dips and battle, what have you, like when Mike plays capes on James Brown, before taking the life we could fight round for round, or force our differences like men having sit down, LOG voice.
Let's all get down.
Low burners to kill, only burgers to grill. Let them argue if it go any further than chill. My moms know your pops, how am I your eye? Went to the same junior high, I live right up the block. So my right hand man leave my cousin alone. She's a teenager, even though she looked grown. Uncle came home after doing a stretch, looking like the 9-5 version of Trench. Deeper the roots, stronger the family tree. Call me the chief, turning over new leaves. What's beef? Beef is an insanity plea. When house talking field niggas need the name on the lease. To say the least, we out here doing the most. The more relative distance should make us close. Feel the vibe, vibrate to the sound. On the same frequency, tune in, crowd around.
Black people unite and let's all get down. 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 Black people unite and let's all get down.
Woo! Wow.
1 2 1 2. Rock with that tiny mic up. Yeah, yo, no, that's dope. That's dope. I appreciate fire.
That. Buddha, Black People Unite. Didn't we go out with UNITY last week?
Yeah, because you heard the UNITY.
Yes.
There's a girl singing that, or did y'all? It's another girl singing that.
She had somebody sing that over.
Right. I heard
it's like it's a nostalgic call.
Absolutely. And I ended my show with Queen Latifah last week. That exact song.
Just the original version.
Yes. Right. I love this song. That was Get Down.
Hey,
by
brown is my complexion. I'm burning, sucker, so wear protection.
Right. Wow. So that was Get Down by Buddha Chief. That song is phenomenal.
No, I fuck with that. Thank you.
Black People Unite.
I was listening to your breath control with it and your cadence.
Not the breath control.
Yeah, no. You had a lot of breath control. With that flow right there. Trust me, it was dope.
That's different elements, especially from when you talk about hip hop.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
The substance, the content, and that's what I want to bring. I don't even want to say bring it back. I just want to add that to right now. I just want to add that element where the context, the substance to the conversation.
You want to know what? It's not that the fact that it's gone. It's just the fact that mainstream radio,
right?
They're not balancing off.
They're not balancing.
They're just leaving it to one style of rap.
Right.
Well, thank God we got you here.
Yeah,
Buddha Chief.
I appreciate.
Formerly known as VonJeff. I want to get into NYC Pockets Full. Now, when I heard this song, it had like a 20s feel. Is that 20s that I'm hearing? And
no, it's actually the
60s.
The ad-libs.
Yes. I love it. Who do you have on that song?
That's my man, go by Nifo Ducati. That's one of my mans that we grew up making music together. And I always respected his craft. So when I have my verses, actually I wrote 4 verses for this record, but I reached out to him as far as like what ideas he had, and he actually gave me the chorus. You know what I'm saying? So, and it just works. It works perfect. You know what I'm saying? So he added that commercial, that welcoming DJ type of energy to it. And You know, and I think that record is gonna be going. I might lead with that record. You know, I'm gonna work up to the Get Down record.
I really admire the fact that you give shout outs to where you come from, the places that you come from, the people that you know, that inspired you along the way. Who inspires you the most?
It's not even no celebrity artist that inspires me. It's like my peers. Like I grew up around dudes that's nice. I'm talking about like they not mainstream, but like my peers are dead nice lyricists and in different ranges. Like I got dudes that they can battle rap. I got dudes that can make commercial radio hits. I got dudes that can make club hits, and these are the people that I came up around. So when it comes to me being inspired, I'm inspired by my peers. You know, people that I actually grew up, you know, being in the studio with, and you know, I'm also inspired by the journey of people, seeing where they started and where they're at now. You know, like one of the people that I've seen, journey that I saw, like a man, he's from my neighborhood, you know, but to see that coming from prison and to be where he's at right now, and to know like he was walking distance from where I grew up at, you know, to see that, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, Jay-Z's and people of that nature, but like those are the common names that you would expect someone to say.
Right. No, but I respect that your inspiration comes from your peers, the people who you love the most. That's really admirable. So we're about to get out of here. I want to thank you so much for coming in, and I want to leave the people with your song, NYC. Actually, you know what? I want you to introduce this song. Here we go. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for listening. I am your hostess, Dutch. That's Tiny. And take us away.
Listening to Booty Cheek. Check out my new record, NYC Pockets Full. Let's get it.
Woo! Thank you for coming, my friend.
Buddha Chief.
Listen, remember, lead with love. Don't be a fucking dickhead. Thanks for coming, Heather. Bye, y'all.
Moving through the city, Mr. B. Chief. They say I'm about cream. I ain't got no beef. When you could pull on any strip, pop out and pose for a pic. In New York City, that goes to show you lit. Real nigga shit. Shout out the West Side. I admire the drip. Pick up all the body, y'all them. Bun your split. My dips come back a foreign. Make movies you can star in. Situate you in the foreign. The 5 borough for Lauren. Orange balaclava. You can find me in Vogue. Talking 7 continents. I walk the whole globe like a baker needs dough. My dough was like whoa, and my crypto wallet got a shitload of doge. I'm fleet like Frank Matthews, invading the sting. Come from royalty stock, I'm related to kings. This the theme, hustler sing. Guitar with 6 strings. On the other hand, I'm MJ with 6 rings. Buddha Chief Flex GT. Love my city, home of.
Hold on 1 second. I want this man to give out his information real quick before we get off. How can we get a hold to your music? Where can we go to get your music? And what site you on? Real quick, hurry up, get that out.
Follow Buddha Chief 420 on Instagram. Also follow Buddha Chief _ the brand, all on Instagram.
There we go, y'all.
Y'all can tell he got dope music, man. I'm quite sure he got a whole catalog over there too. Y'all go in there and peep in and listen. Can't wait. I know you're on all the sites, Spotify and all that, right?
If you go to SoundCloud, you can look at VonJeff.
First of all, it's yours truly.
As Buddha Chief.
Nifo
These
Ducati.
songs that I have not released yet. This is the first time the world has heard these first 2 records. Look for them premiere.
First time ever, y'all.
Introducing
This is the world
the one and
exclusive,
only
y'all.
Buddha
You heard it
Chief.
here. Here we go.
Buddha Chief.
Moving through the city, Mr. B. Chief. They say I'm about cream. I ain't got no beef. When you could pull on any strip, pop out and pose for a pic. In New York City, that goes to show you lit. Real nigga shit. Shout out the West Side. I admire the drip. Pick up all the body, y'all them. Bun your split. My dips come back a foreign. Make movies you can star in. Situate you in the foreign. The 5 borough for Lauren. orange balaclava, you can find me in Vogue. Talking 7 continents, I walk the whole globe like a baker needs dough. My dough is like whoa, and my crypto wallet got a shitload of